I'm Dom, and welcome to my channel, Dom's Blading. So today we're gonna, sorry if I'm sounding a bit bunged up, I've got a cold, but we're gonna be talking about consciousness today, okay? So basically, what we're talking about is like life after death, the afterlife, you know, sort of what happens when you die. So the general sort of scientific worldview is that, well, the scientific view is that when we die, that's it, you know, it's gone. Consciousness is gone. Because I'm just going to give you this thing to think about, right? So, literally, when your mind, not your mind, sorry, when you think of yourself right now, think about yourself. What do you feel like? What do you feel like you are? A soul, or not soul? Do you feel like you are your body, or do you feel like you are? Let me put it. Something controlling your body. Do you feel like you are you, obviously, but we call ourselves names to say, okay, I'm Dominic, but I'm not really Dominic, the body, you know, I'm not a black guy. I am, to most people, I'm just sort of a black guy called Dom. That's a very simple way of looking at the world, but it's almost like, for example, do you see yourself, right? We believe in science that sometimes the consciousness that us is generated by our brains, right? Consciousness is generated by our brains. However, if you actually look into the scientific research, there isn't actually, scientists don't really actually know. No one really knows where consciousness comes from. We don't actually know if it comes from the brain or it comes from some other place. Because basically what it is, what we are, is just electrical signals, electrical impulses firing off in the brain, and neutrons, stuff connecting information. We may be transmitted, think about it, we may be transmitted through the brain, but it doesn't mean we are our brains. You are not your brain, are you? You're not. Like, you won't look at your fingers and say, oh, this is me, I'm my fingers, hi. You don't see yourself as your body, I guess. We're just a collection of cells that are literally, you know, what we really are. We're a massive cells all changing and adapting at the same time, which makes up bigger organs and stuff, you know. That's what a human being is. So basically with that, we're just like, yeah, we're just cells. We're just conscious cells, and it's very strange. So it doesn't seem very like logical that a cell or a mass collection of cells would be able to think or feel, or, you know, all these weird things. I know we say we've got emotions, chemicals is what emotions, but if you be honest, stuff like love, true love, if you've ever felt love, if you've ever actually been in love, it's a very strong feeling. It's very almost strong emotion. It's not like just a. Could you really think that's from a chemical? I mean, it's quite. Lust is different. Lust is different. Lust is kind of like an urge or a primal desire to, well, you guys know what lust is, but obviously it's a primal desire driven by the body's impulses of us as apes. As, you know, that's what we are. We're great apes, just like chimpanzees and their own like relatives. We're collected. We are just apes without hair. That's what we are. I mean, because we're human beings, we call ourselves human beings. We put ourselves on a pedestal almost in the animal kingdom. We make ourselves feel almost like we're more important, which is why I guess why we kill a lot of the other animals and murder them. And I can get that for another topic, for another video, guys. But I'm just saying that we do tend to put ourselves on a pedestal over other animals. For example, you see yourself as, oh, a human's more important than the life of a cat, for example. A cat's not important. Obviously, to the person who owns that cat, that cat's life, they'll have an emotional bond with that cat. And then, like my cat, Percy, I have an emotional bond with him. If he was to be killed, I'd be really upset because I have that bond with him. So the fact that animals and other animals in the animal kingdom, like cats and stuff, you can have a connection with them. It's almost like we're not just these animals that are here to kill, eat, survive and thrive. We're obviously here for another reason. There's more to a human being and other animals. If you ever looked into the eyes of another animal, that's why I think they get very anxious and worried when you look. That's why you're not supposed to look most animals in the eyes, because you're staring. You almost, people say eyes are the gateways to the soul. You're basically staring them in the eye like this. If I stare at you now, if you look into my eyes, it's quite, you know what I mean? It's quite a weird. It's a weird feeling. Like, if go try this now after this video, I would recommend you try it. Go to the mirror and just look yourself in the eye. Literally, just look yourself in the eye for about 5-10 minutes, and it's a really creepy feeling when you stare into yourself and sort of being conscious about yourself. I don't know. Yeah, meditation's another good thing for this. But let's go back to the main topic of consciousness. Basically, is there an afterlife? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of problems that have been caused by. I'm not going to go into religion and stuff and terrorists and extremists. I'm just going to say that religion has caused a lot of problems, and people dying for their faith, stuff like this, sacrificing themselves, harming other people, all these horrible things that come from religion. But there are also good parts of religion, obviously. There are the parts of spirituality, like being in touch with yourself, being conscious, being aware. That's what we are. We're conscious beings. I don't know, we're entities, I guess. We are more. What I'm trying to say is, guys, we are more than just a body. We are some sort of energy, some consciousness, people call it. I don't know what else to call it. Consciousness. Let's go with consciousness. We are consciousness. I mean, when you look at yourself again, do you feel like you are a body thinking, body being generated? You are being generated by a body, or do you feel like you are something that is living its life inside a body? You know, a vessel. This doesn't feel. I mean, that's how I feel. I think that's how most people feel. But if you just ask yourself a question, answer in the comment section what you feel. Do you think you are something in a body, living out your life using, say, for example, right? When you use a computer, you are a human being activating the computer and seeing through into the world using your senses. You've got the 5 senses. You've got smell, sight. You guys know what the 5 senses are, of course. But the 5 senses are our way of perceiving the world. So technically, we are a being or something. It's kind of like the body is almost like an operating system, a computer, and we are something else, consciousness, whatever, working through. Like, because if you didn't have a body, you couldn't work through the world. You couldn't do anything. You'd just be energy. So the body, the physical body, the dense matter that this is that we are controlling, is our way of feeling, perceiving the world. I don't know, guys. I'm just saying that there's a lot more to the universe and sort of reality, what's going on, than we sort of like to think about. We get to work, we do our daily things, but we don't really like to stop. We say, oh no, it's too deep. It's too deep for this. It's too deep. You know, it's better to not shy away from those things. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end the video here. Tell me what you guys think about it. See ya.